Dakota Ditcheva horrified the USA. With this brutal knockout, yeah, you heard that right, Catherine Corrigines, an American female fighter, trash-talked Dakota before their PFL clash.
So I want that challenge. I want that hard fight. I want to have to brawl and bang. And I'm ready for that. And I think after the first three that were kind of just...
Yeah, it feels good. I mean, I listened to so many people talking like throughout this whole tournament. It's nice to get in the cage and showcase my skills and shut them up that way, because I'm not really bothered about like proving them wrong, do you know what I mean? I just kind of get in the cage and prove to myself that they're all just talkers. Yeah.
But what she didn't know was that Dakota would send her straight to OnlyFans with one of the nastiest knockouts of the year.
The club and a right hand. Oh, what a big one. Dakota Ditcheva, right hand and a hammer face. Another knockout for Dakota Ditcheva.
You are watching Boxing Planet, and in this video, we'll talk about the intense showdown between Dakota Ditcheva and Catherine Corrigines, a fight that shocked the entire USA. From trash talk to a brutal first-round finish, this match proved Dakota isn't just hype, she's a knockout machine. Let's break it down. Dakota Ditcheva faced Catherine Corrigines at PFL 10 in what turned out to be another showcase of Ditcheva's striking dominance. From the opening bell, Dakota came out calm yet calculated, maintaining her signature upright Muay Thai stance and controlling the center of the smart cage. Catherine Corrigines, stepping in with a tough reputation and an aggressive fighting style, looked to push forward early, but quickly realized she was dealing with a different level of precision. Dakota began testing her range with stabbing front kicks and stiff jabs, forcing Corrigines to react rather than initiate. About a minute into the round, Dakota started to find her timing. She landed a solid body kick that made Corrigines step back, followed by a clean right hand that snapped her opponent's head back. Catherine tried to close the distance and clinch, but Dakota easily shrugged her off and returned to striking range. Then came the beginning of the end. Dakota landed a clean right hook-left body shot combination that visibly hurt Corrigines. As Corrigines backed up toward the cage wall, Dakota pressed forward, throwing a flurry of punches with deadly accuracy. A powerful right dropped Corrigines to the canvas, and without hesitation, Dakota followed her down with brutal ground and pound shots.
There's a club and a right hand. Oh, what a big one. Dakota Ditcheva, right hand and a hammer face. Another knockout for Dakota Ditcheva.
The referee quickly jumped in to stop the fight, giving Dakota a first-round TKO victory. It was another statement win for the undefeated rising star, proving she wasn't just hype, but a serious force in the flyweight division.
Click below to subscribe and watch more MMA content.
Now, let's take a look at some other female fighters who talked big, only to get sent straight to OnlyFans by Dakota too. Tyla Santos, known for her tough attitude and confident demeanor, arrived in full glam, complete with bright red lipstick and designer sunglasses. She didn't waste any time turning the press event into a mind game. While Dakota Ditcheva stayed calm and focused, Santos smiled smugly, blowing kisses to the crowd and throwing subtle jabs at her opponent. When the cage doors finally closed, the crowd was electric. Tyla strutted in confidently, blowing kisses and mouthing taunts at Dakota. She even applied fresh lipstick before walking out, a direct dig at her opponent. Dakota, in contrast, walked to the cage with steely determination. No dancing, no smiling, just focus. The first round started fast. Tyla Santos came out swinging with heavy leg kicks and aggressive forward pressure. Her Muay Thai background was on full display as she tried to trap Dakota against the fence and unload powerful combinations. She was trying to bully her, just as she had done in the press conference. But Dakota Ditcheva wasn't there to play defense. She was there to win. Using her superior footwork and timing, she avoided the initial storm. She stayed light on her feet, circling away from danger, and began peppering Tyla with sharp jabs and body kicks. Each shot was a calculated answer to Tyla's aggression. Dakota's movement confused the Brazilian. Tyla wanted a brawl. Dakota was giving her a masterclass in technical striking. By the end of round 1, Dakota had landed the cleaner shots. Tyla was still smiling, but it was clear she hadn't found the dominance she expected. In the second round, Tyla ramped up the intensity. She rushed forward again, hoping to catch Dakota with a looping right hand. But Dakota's timing was perfect. She slipped the punch and countered with a clean left hook that wobbled Santos. For the first time, the Brazilian's confidence showed cracks. Santos tried to recover and clinch, but Dakota's Muay Thai skills came alive. She delivered a crushing knee to the body, followed by a short elbow to the jaw that forced Santos to retreat. The tables had turned. Now Dakota was the aggressor. The crowd roared as Dakota marched forward, landing precision strikes that backed Tyla into the cage. Her punches were crisp, her kicks were punishing, and her clinch work was brutal. Dakota didn't pounce recklessly. She waited for the referee's signal, then followed up with precise ground and pound until the official stopped the fight. It was over. As the announcer declared Dakota Ditcheva the winner by TKO, the camera cut to Tyla Santos, bloodied, bruised, and no longer smirking. Her lipstick was gone, her taunts silenced. Valentina Skatici faced off against Dakota Ditcheva on April 20th, 2024, in a high-stakes bout for the PFL Europe Women's Flyweight Championship. Before the match, Valentina Skatici stirred the pot during pre-fight interviews by boldly claiming that Dakota Ditcheva was overrated and hadn't been truly tested by a worthy opponent.
Maybe she never fought with someone like me, so I won't just fight.
As the two fighters entered the cage, the atmosphere was electric, with fans eagerly waiting to see if Valentina's confident words would translate into a performance capable of dethroning the dangerous and undefeated Dakota Ditcheva. The opening round saw Skatici immediately trying to impose her will, pushing forward aggressively with a barrage of jabs and low kicks aimed at disrupting Dakota's rhythm. For a moment, it seemed like Valentina's strategy might be working, as she managed to clip Dakota with a stiff right hand that momentarily staggered the British fighter. But Dakota remained composed, her eyes laser-focused, her footwork sharp as ever as she circled out of danger and began picking her shots with clinical precision. A lightning-fast head kick grazed Valentina's guard, followed by a devastating body shot that clearly took the wind out of her. As the seconds ticked away, Dakota's confidence grew, and her combinations became more fluid and dangerous. In the second round, the tempo escalated dramatically. Valentina came out swinging, knowing she needed to regain control, but Dakota's timing was impeccable. A sharp counter right hand stunned Skatici, and Ditcheva wasted no time pressing forward with a flurry of punches that backed her opponent into the cage. Entering the third round, Dakota remained calm and composed, knowing she was just a few steps away from securing another dominant win. Valentina tried to dig deep, throwing wild punches and looking for a Hail Mary shot to change the outcome. Midway through the third round, Dakota landed a clean left hook that buckled Skatici's knees, and she immediately followed up with a spinning kick that connected flush on the jaw. Her victory was not just another win on her record, it was a masterclass in striking, composure, and championship-caliber performance. As Dakota stood in the center of the cage with her arms raised and the PFL Europe Women's Flyweight Championship around her waist, if you enjoyed this breakdown and want more epic fight recaps, unforgettable moments, and raw action from the world of combat sports, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. Drop your thoughts on the fight in the comments. We'd love to hear your take. Until next time, stay tuned and stay sharp as we bring you more intense battles from the cage.
What am I going to do in the next 16 years? What's the best thing I can do? Get ready to meet God.